Have you ever experienced the sensation of something lodged in your throat that just refuses to vanish? No matter how many times you try to swallow or clear your throat, that dense, sticky feeling isn't merely in your imagination. It's probably the result of mucus buildup, and it can be extremely exasperating. Whether this happens at dawn or persists throughout the day, such a sensation can disrupt your voice, hinder your breathing, and even affect your appetite. Although a small amount of mucus is normal, after all, it protects and lubricates your airways, an excess, particularly when it gets trapped in your throat, may signal a deeper issue. In this video, we'll thoroughly examine what triggers mucus accumulation in your throat, outline the symptoms you should be aware of, and, most importantly, explain how to eliminate it. We'll discuss both medical treatments and natural remedies that provide genuine relief, helping you put an end to that constant feeling of swallowing a lump. But before we get started, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Mucus production in your throat can stem from a variety of causes, and determining what's triggering it is the first step toward alleviating the discomfort. Post-nasal drip is one common culprit. This occurs when excess mucus from your nose or sinuses drips down the back of your throat, often due to allergies, colds, sinus infections, or even dry indoor air. Acid reflux is another frequent offender. When stomach acid moves up into the esophagus, it can irritate your throat and prompt an overproduction of mucus as a natural protective response. Respiratory infections such as bronchitis, the flu, or even COVID-19 can cause inflammation and increase mucus output. In addition, environmental irritants like smoke, pollution, or chemical fumes may provoke your airways, leading your body to produce more mucus as a defense mechanism. Even factors such as food sensitivities, dehydration, or certain medications can contribute to that persistent feeling of something being stuck in your throat. Identifying the underlying cause is crucial, as the appropriate treatment depends on what's actually behind your symptoms. Speaking of symptoms, mucus accumulation in the throat often announces itself with several clear signs. The most noticeable is that constant sensation of something being stuck, like a lump or a coating that you just can't seem to swallow away. You might catch yourself clearing your throat more frequently, sometimes without even noticing, as you try to find relief. For many, this results in a persistent, dry cough or even hoarseness, especially when the mucus is thick and clings to the vocal cords. Some individuals report a gurgling or dripping feeling, particularly when lying down at night or upon waking, while others might notice a change in their voice, a sour taste from post-nasal drip, or even mild difficulty swallowing if the mucus becomes especially viscous. Depending on whether the cause is allergies, reflux, or an infection, these symptoms can vary in both intensity and duration. Regardless of the trigger, however, the relentless throat clearing and irritation can eventually disrupt your sleep, speech, and daily activities. Addressing mucus buildup in the throat begins with identifying its source, since the method of treatment will differ based on the underlying issue. If post-nasal drip due to allergies is responsible, antihistamines or nasal sprays might help to reduce moisture and ease inflammation. Those dealing with sinus infections may require decongestants or even antibiotics to clear the congestion that contributes to the mucus accumulation. If acid reflux is at fault, lifestyle adjustments, such as avoiding spicy foods, eating smaller meals, or refraining from lying down immediately after eating, can make a significant difference. Medications like antacids or proton pump inhibitors are also often recommended to lower stomach acid. For symptoms linked to viral infections, the focus is usually on relieving discomfort while your body combats the virus, typically through supportive care like staying hydrated and getting adequate rest. No matter the cause, keeping well hydrated is one of the most effective ways to thin mucus and facilitate its removal from the throat. In chronic cases, a doctor might even suggest diagnostic tests or imaging studies to rule out structural problems or long-standing inflammatory conditions that require a more targeted approach. While getting rid of mucus trapped in your throat can sometimes feel like an endless struggle, there are proven strategies that offer noticeable relief. As mentioned earlier, one of the simplest and most beneficial methods is to remain well hydrated. Drinking plenty of water helps to thin the mucus, making it less sticky and easier to swallow or cough up. Warm beverages, such as herbal teas or broths, can be particularly soothing by loosening the mucus while calming throat irritation. Although gently clearing your throat might help dislodge the mucus, it's important not to overdo it, as excessive clearing can further irritate the throat and create a vicious cycle. Instead, try a controlled deep cough to effectively bring the mucus up. Many people find relief by using a saline nasal spray or performing a nasal rinse, which helps clear mucus right at its source, especially in cases of post-nasal drip. Gargling with warm salt water can also break down thicker mucus and reduce inflammation. Additionally, don't underestimate the benefits of steam. Taking a warm shower or inhaling steam from a bowl of hot water can loosen mucus and ease breathing. These methods often provide rapid relief and may even help prevent the problem from recurring. Now, let's explore in more detail some home remedies you can try. When it comes to managing mucus in the throat, natural treatments can be remarkably effective, particularly when symptoms are mild or caused by temporary issues like allergies, colds, or dry air. One popular approach is to drink warm liquids throughout the day, such as herbal teas with honey, warm lemon water, or even just plain hot water. These drinks help soothe the throat, thin the mucus, and make it easier to expel. Honey, in particular, is notable for its soothing and antimicrobial qualities, making it an excellent addition to your daily routine if you're suffering from irritation and inflammation. Ginger is another natural option. Whether steeped in tea or taken as a supplement, it is well known for its anti-inflammatory and decongestant properties. Similarly, apple cider vinegar, when diluted in warm water, might help break down mucus and restore pH balance, especially if acid reflux is contributing to your symptoms. Moreover, using a humidifier to add moisture to your environment can prevent mucus from thickening, particularly during dry seasons or when indoor heating is in use. Even simple measures, such as elevating your head while sleeping or avoiding dairy if it seems to worsen your mucus, can make a significant difference. These natural strategies tend to work best when applied consistently and in combination, helping to keep your throat clear and your breathing comfortable. As you can see, dealing with mucus in the throat is more than just a minor nuisance. It can impact your speech, sleep, appetite, and overall quality of life. The persistent feeling of an obstruction, constant throat clearing, or a dry, nagging cough can quickly become tiring. The good news is that there are many effective ways to gain relief once you understand what is behind the problem. Whether it's from post-nasal drip due to allergies, a lingering sinus infection, acid reflux, or even just dry air, addressing the root cause is essential. From medical treatments like antihistamines or reflux medications to simple home remedies such as sipping warm tea, gargling with salt water, or using steam inhalation, you don't always need a prescription to feel better. The key is to listen to your body and act early. If your symptoms are mild, home remedies might be all that's necessary to return to normal. However, if the mucus persists for weeks, turns discolored, or is accompanied by worrisome signs such as fever, chest pain, or difficulty swallowing, it's important to consult a doctor to rule out a more serious condition. Your throat should never feel like a battleground. You deserve to breathe, speak, and live comfortably. So whether you're using natural remedies or working with your doctor to find a long-term solution, be sure not to ignore the signals your body is sending. With the right approach, that stubborn mucus simply won't stand a chance. And if you found this video useful, please remember to like, subscribe, and check out our other videos on lung health, breathing techniques, and effective natural remedies. Thank you for watching, and here's to a clear, comfortable throat.